What is going on? All right. So today's topic is obviously it's actually there are quite many topics, but it's actually I think it's patriarchy, and it's kind of sad that I even have to talk about this so ancient term, this bullshit idea. We should be far, there should be no need to talk about this nonsense, but there is, unfortunately. So I was wondering why is it the case that there seems to be there seems to be more left-leaning people in the arts, visual arts, than there seem to be in music, and I can't understand why that is, but I think I found out. I think that's because to do visual art you don't always need all kinds of expensive stuff, and if you're not in a position of power, it's more likely that you would understand why things are the way they are, and how they came to be the way they are, and why they should not be the way they are, That's one thing. Also, I think it's just this might be an ignorant viewpoint, but I also think it has to do with the fact that you can see change with your eyes, and thus you might be a bit more radicalized to the left, rather than trying to uphold some kind of hierarchical status quo, which is essentially, what the right is all about, So patriarchy, what can we say about that? Also, I think it's fairly useful to take into account the fact that I'm just rambling here. You don't need to take any of this seriously. It's quite likely not important or not. I know. It just why is that? Why are there so many people who just think that not all people should be able to sustain themselves, essentially, because I mean, if that's what it's about, essentially, the ability to sustain yourself, Why are the traditional family models still so prevalent, And I'm not saying, that they're bad, because they are not. It's just a question of why so many people are so interested in upholding them, And look with disgust, towards people who fall outside of the boundaries of traditional family systems, or who are just different, who diverge from the status quo, in one way or another. Why is that the case? What's up with normativity? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what should I do. Maybe I should talk about myself or something. You know, I don't even know why I'm doing this. To be totally honest, I think I'm a bit too tired to keep on doing this. But I think I don't know. It feels like, you know, whatever I do, wherever I go, I feel like I'm being judged. You know, like you know, because I clearly I don't fit. I don't fit anywhere. You know, like well, anywhere might be a bit too much, but I just fall outside of these like normative standards or whatever. I think we should actually. I think we should work on this one. You know, let's work on that one. I like GoPro because it's pretty ridiculous. It's like I've been saving this one because, you know, it's permanent, and that means that whoa, I can't. I can use it for something else, but you know, it's pretty ridiculous because you're trying to save things for later and never use them. I don't know. Am I ruining this? Well, probably. You know. I also, you know, I feel quite a lot of shame about the fact that it's going to sound pretty ridiculous, I know. But you know, I don't think it's too nice to like play all the like gear or whatever, which because I've clearly benefited. You know, I'm privileged, you know, in this regard, because you know I have access to quite a lot of instruments, you know, and it's just I don't know. It doesn't feel too ethical, you know, to just show them off or play them like live or whatever. Which might be, but you know, but it's interesting as well, because you know there might be a period where you actually benefit, you know, from you know, all kinds of problematic things, and then you learn about them. But it might be the case that you're still privileged, you know, which isn't bad, because you know obviously, you know, it's quite clear that, you know, everybody should have access to food, to shelter, and you know, in an ideal world, to tools they would need for their work or whatever. But it's not the case, you know. And it's kind of ridiculous, you know, how some people can just play expensive equipment, or not so, or just like equipment in general, you know, and other people can't, you know. Even, you know, if they had access to it, they would love it, you know. And of course, you know, I'm not implying that okay, we should just redistribute everything, totally everything, you know. No, that's not really the case. But I'm definitely for, you know, taking the making it so that, you know, everybody has access to, like, you know, the basic needs, you know, food and shelter. I mean, is that too much to ask? I don't think so. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think there's really a way for me to not appear I don't know, problematic or something, like to some people or whatever. It's just inevitable. But still. Varbūt mēs šo visu latviski runāt. Es varu pamēģināt. Man šķiet, ka man vajadzētu mazliet papētīt. Diezgan daudz lietas vēl jāpapēt. Man šķiet, ka mums jānomaina telpa un jādodas. Paldies.